He's back, and yes, that's his convoy, so naturally, it's back. The Trump baby, now a British protest staple. As are the handmaids. They've leapt from the minds of Margaret Atwood to any streets where there's a worry about women's rights.
So it's either a function of the way the British protest or the man they're protesting, that there are so many disparate issues they've had to divide themselves into little clusters. There is a climate bloc, a women's rights bloc, a migrants' rights bloc, an anti-racism bloc, and I'm not kidding, there is even a chlorinated chicken bloc.
The result, a cacophonous mashup, some issues decades old. The chlorinated chicken bloc, though, not hard to spot.
If we do a trade deal with the US, they've got lower food standards, which includes chlorinating chicken, which is not allowed in the EU, and we don't want it here either.
The rage that brought out 250,000 people for Trump's visit last year did not draw them this time.
People thought they'd won last year, so when they brought him again, I think people were dispirited.
The fury didn't fizzle from Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn. He shunned official events, even dinner with the Queen, and opted instead to address the protesters.
So I say to our visitors that have arrived this week, think on, please, about a world that defeats the religious hatreds that are being fueled by the far right in politics, in Britain, in Europe and the United States.
However impassioned, Corbyn still wants to be Prime Minister. If it happens, how would he deal with a President Trump who might not forgive him?
I know why you don't like Trump.
Seated in the crowd, a few Trump supporters, some primed for a fight. And so, inevitable scuffles. Nothing serious, and really, nothing new. Well, not for the humans, anyway.
I'm going in for it. I'm going to pop the bloody thing.
This self-described Trump supporter recording herself popping the Trump baby balloon.
Did it.
And that's the day deflated.